Hello and welcome. Today I'll be reviewing a perfume from the house of Givenchy and it's called Xeryus Rouge. Xeryus Rouge is named after the Greek god and is described as a sensual and oriental fragrance. Released in 1995, the nose behind it is Antiquanado. Now this is the bottle over here. I don't know, it reminds me of a guy wearing a nice expensive red shirt with a black scarf and a black hat. So anyway, let's get into the notes now. Top notes are kumquat, cactus and tarragon. Mid notes are cedar needles, red pimento and African pelargonium. Base notes are cedar, sandalwood, white musk and grey amber. Kumquat and cactus add freshness with a touch of green to the opening. The warmth in the middle is provided by red pimento, while the base combination of white musk and grey amber makes the scent precious. 3 words to describe this: timeless, classy, and unisex. The opening of Xeryus is fresh, but once the kumquat fades away, the cactus in it stays and is actually one of the most prominent notes in this fragrance. The sandalwood, cedar, etc. are noticed once the dry down kicks in, whereas the red pepper remains subtle. I think it's the beautiful combination of notes that makes this scent really unique and fascinating at the same time. The only downside in this fragrance is that it's a bit linear. Otherwise, it's a beautifully sensuous fragrance. Liam Neeson's character Brian Mills from the movie Taken is highly suited for this. As far as the sporting personalities are concerned, I think Robert Perez, the ex-Arsenal midfielder, would be the right guy to wear this. Now talking about the performance, one by one, longevity, I get up to 10 to 12 hours from it, which is fairly decent. So 8 on 10 for longevity. Projection, well, it projects for up to 3 feet for a couple of hours, then gets closer to the skin. Projection is decent and not very heavy. So 7 on 10 for projection. Sillage, well, leaves a scent trail for about a couple of hours. Gets you noticed because of its pleasant vibe. So 7 on 10 for Sillage. Overall performance, I would give it a 7.5 on 10. Number of sprays, 18 to 22. It's not a very heavy scent. In fact, it's not a heavy scent at all. So yeah, you can go trigger happy on this one. 18 to 22 is probably a decent number of sprays. As far as the recommendation scale is concerned, I would give it a 7 on 10. Now 7 on 10 doesn't mean it's a bad scent, but at the same time I think it's a gorgeous scent, but not for those who are looking for a super masculine fragrance. It's a strong performer yet subtle. The scent has a warm sweetness and a seductive aura to it, and if you can pull it off, you'd leave an unforgettable impact wearing this. So spray it on yourself once, maybe on a strip or on your wrist, and see if it works for you. If it works, great, because people who like it are really into it, and there's another section of people that doesn't like this. So well, and I'm talking. The other section is the one that is looking for those very aggressive perfumes of the 80s. They may not like this one, although this was created in the 90s, but still depends from person to person. So give it a try. I think it's worth a buy and it's worth a try. So that's it from me for tonight. I'll be back with another edition of perfume reviews. Till then, take care and stay cologned.